I think I got a fun one for you guys today. So let's jump into this one. Let's see what this court case is about.
You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Foster, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, what's happening is this. She's out and she's partying, she's having fun, she's doing all this stuff like all on social media. She's a social media influencer. I met her because I'm one of her super fans.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is
And
cute.
how it happened was that since I'm a super fan, I'm kind of following her around, see what she's doing. But she actually called for me to cater to one of her areas, which is how we actually hooked up from there because I'm a chef.
Okay.
We have one child together, and she's not really doing the things that she's supposed to do as a mother. Pretty much supporting the child, being there for him, paying any Medicaid or so dealing with for the child. I practically do all that, and I brought her here today just to let's say, hey, you gotta step up your game. You gotta do something, help out this child, because I can't be the only supporter if you're here supposed to do something as well. I mean, I can do it, but I do need a little bit more income for that.
Okay. I'm a little bit more interested in the background. How you became a super fan and you
Well,
I'm interested too.
well, I'm a follower.
I mean, I don't need all the details about, how the child was conceived. I'm just interested to see how that works.
Mr. Foster enters the courtroom clearly frustrated. He explains that he's been shouldering all the responsibilities, paying for Medicaid, caring for their child, and barely hearing a word from the mother. The twist: he met her when she was a superfan. She's now a social media influencer with thousands of followers, but according to him, she's spending more time partying than parenting. While he hustles as a chef to keep the household afloat, she's busy flexing online. Now, he's asking the court to make her pay child support. And the judge, she's already raising an eyebrow at this backstory. From Instagram to the courtroom, this case is off to a wild start.
Well, I'm the type of guy that I always post all my stuff, letting people know this is what I do, like all my catering stuff and all that. But when it comes to her, I know that she does all this stuff, and I know she's a big influencer, and she pretty much puts everything out there. She's really, when it comes to making it to a live stream, she can do that. She has that. But so that's what I did. I actually reached out to her in that way, and that's how I got more of my influence out there, so I can actually start catering and partying catering to all these parties.
Okay. All right. And so you want her to pay child support.
Yes.
All right. And you said the child is on Medicaid,
Yes.
correct? Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
No.
Okay. Ma'am, welcome. I'm honored. Social media influencer?
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. But what does that have to do with you being a mom?
I'm out there trying to make money and trying to support my child. I do send him money. I'm just trying to grow my business.
How much money do you send him?
It just depends on what's going on during the week, what I have and what my income is each month.
On average, how much money are you getting from her, if any?
She only sends about maybe like $200-300.
$200-300? You're a social media influencer?
Well, I'm still growing my business. I mean, I'm
right.
But she parties. It's all over. It's online. It's like she's everywhere.
And you're getting paid for these appearances,
and you
right?
party too. That's how we met.
Nah, I was catering to
You were
to
catering.
one of your parties. Yes.
Oh,
So I wasn't really partying. I was catering. I had to work it.
right. That's what they're calling catering these days. Being a super fan. I get it.
It was one time.
When it's her turn to speak, the mother keeps it casual. She claims she sends money when she can, but under pressure from the judge, it's revealed she only sends $200 to $300 a month. Meanwhile, she admits she earns around $100,000 a year through brand deals, appearances, and events. The judge isn't buying the "I'm trying my best" act, especially considering the father has full custody. And let's not forget, she first met him while catering her own event, which she still tries to downplay. The judge sees right through the facade. This is a red flag.
One time and you all had the baby?
Yeah, don't take that long.
Well, that's true. So
What did Drake say? One time is fine with me.
So he is making a good income as well.
Right, but the child is with him, so
Yes.
his income is not really
Because
concerning for me.
I travel.
Right, and you're being paid for your travel. Exactly. How much are you making roughly?
About 100,000.
You're making about $100,000 and you send him $200 or so for the baby?
Yes.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not about to do this with you. You're making a lot of money and your child is coming up short and you don't have a problem with that?
No, I do have a problem with that. I would like him with me.
Tensions rise as the mother claims she wants custody, arguing she could leverage her social media platform to financially benefit the child. But the judge immediately calls it out as a distraction. The mother admits she only sees the child when she's not traveling, which the judge notes is just a few days a month. The court isn't swayed by influencer dreams. It values school, structure, and consistency over likes. This child needs more than curated photo ops and filtered memories. The atmosphere shifts as the judge starts leaning toward a decision.
So you want the baby to be on social media for likes and follows?
So it might
What
be
about-
something that
Like, what about school and all those other
he could
academic
do
things that he has to
homeschool
do?
when he's 3.
So
He's going
where is
to
he
be on
homeschooling? In
virtual
hotels and stuff
school
like
with
that?
likes and followers?
You see it all the time. Why not? I mean,
Right, but don't you believe that that's a distraction?
no, I mean, I feel like, I'm making a pretty good income, and I think that this could really help him when he's older and to save up some money.
Well, if you're making a pretty good income, you could send more.
I agree with that.
Maybe you could work harder.
No, ma'am. Maybe you can work harder to be in your child's life. And I highly doubt a judge would place the child with you knowing that you travel, you're doing all of these things for growing your business, and the child is with him. Sounds like 100% of the time.
No, not all the time.
Okay, how often do you have the child?
When he allows the child to be with me when I'm not traveling.
Oh, okay. So when you're not traveling, that's how often?
Really, a couple of days a month.
Exactly. You made that up. This is what we're going to do. We're going to place you on child support based on that $100,000 a year, ma'am. Yeah. And don't look confused. It's the right thing to do. It is absurd that you believe it is okay to only send a couple of $100s to dad for your child. And you actually think that it's okay for your child to be toting along with you to grow your social media influence. Yeah, no, that's not what we're going to do. This child needs to be in an environment that is stable.
Judge Vanna gets straight to the point. She's not interested in excuses or lifestyle fluff. She's here for the numbers, and the math doesn't lie. The mother is earning serious income but contributing next to nothing toward her child's needs. Based on a $100,000 annual income, the judge calculates over $1,200 in monthly child support, plus $750 in Medicaid reimbursement. That brings the total to $1,992 per month. The influencer's jaw drops as she receives a harsh dose of reality, along with a legally binding financial obligation.
Need to make sure that school is being attended to. How old is this child?
About 3.
3 years old. No. Kindergarten will be here before you know it. He does not need to be traveling and going to homeschool and virtual school all over the country or wherever it is that you have to appear. You'd agree with me, right?
I guess I have to.
No, you don't have to, but don't you believe that's in the best interest of the child to be somewhere stable?
Well, I think the best interest of the child would be with me. And if I'm growing a business and I can take care of them.
And you believe that because you're the mom?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's not going to happen today. So what we're going to do is base your child support off that $100,000 that you testified to, that makes your gross $8,333.33, bringing your net to $6,212.37. That makes your monthly child support obligation $1,242. Now, you mentioned Medicaid.
Yes.
Medicaid is not free. He doesn't have to pay for it, but you do. So it's based on 9% of your gross.
In a last-ditch attempt to shift the spotlight, the mother suggests the father is also earning extra money from side gigs, but the judge shuts it down quickly. If his income increases, that's a separate matter. For now, she's the one under review. No more freelancing motherhood while cashing in checks. This isn't just about ordering payments, it's about redefining what responsible parenting looks like. As the judge puts it, parenting takes more than pop-ups and promo codes. And if her followers want to help, maybe one of them sells affordable health insurance. The clapbacks are swift and savage.
Which your gross is that $8,300 that I said earlier, that brings your reimbursement to Medicaid $750. If you can find somewhere on, private health insurance, I'm pretty sure you can find it a lot cheaper. Maybe one of your followers is a health insurance agent or something, and they can get you something cheaper, okay? So based on that, $1,242 plus $750 brings your monthly child support obligation to $1,992. You're going to pay that monthly to dad. Any questions?
No, I don't have any.
Why did you look at him?
Because I was just thinking he's making more money. He's doing more gigs.
That's great. And so are you. And if you make any more money doing more gigs, we can just increase your child support. Anything further?
Nope.
Is there anything further, sir?
No.
Okay. Nothing further. You all are dismissed.
Oh, wow. What do you guys think of that? It seems like that mom is trying to be what would we call it? A in and out type of parent. And only want to come around when it benefit her, and if she could get her child in some videos so that she could get more likes and more people, and that's what she wants. She's an opportunist, and it seemed like she was it seemed like she didn't want to disclose all what she's making, and it seemed like if she had like super fans, she might be making a little bit more than what she put out, because she's like around 100K, and that's what they went off. But it could 100K could have be 150, because she could get like a big donation. She could do private parties. So, oh man, that was a good case. What do you guys think about that? I think it was really good. I like it. And I think I'm going to do more of these videos because I love court cases. I had jury duty a couple of weeks ago, and it's probably one of the best times I ever had sitting in a courtroom and listening to both the prosecutor and the defendant go at it. And this was a defendant. He was representing himself. So it was fun. That is all I have for you guys today. This was React with Rob, and I am out.